Hi everyone, it's Sue here. Have you ever heard of a Masterboard? I had not before, maybe a couple weeks ago. And I actually found, I wrote it down here, on YouTube, BlueStarryNights from November 17th. I guess that was just, 10 days ago. I found on her YouTube page or her channel, something about a Masterboard. And I'm like, what the heck is that? So I checked it out, and it was really cool. And then I went to search for it in YouTube, and the only other one that I found was treicdesigns, and she actually writes hers. She must be an artist because she writes really, really, really pretty. But BlueStarryNights did more stamping. So anyways, check out those channels, and I want to show you how I made these things. Okay, so a couple cards and some tags. It is so much fun because there's no rhyme or reason to it. So I took out a whole bunch of Christmas stamps. I have maybe 9 or so here. And I took out some ink. And all you do, and I'm just going to kind of do it. So I obviously did this once already. But there's really no rhyme or reason to what you're doing. I guess it's not supposed to be systematic at all, but I find myself being a little bit, I don't know, I want to do it a certain way because that's just how I am. I like things to be even. So if I have something on one side, I'd like it on the other side. And this is really not like that. So you kind of, if you're, I guess, a bit on the anal side like I am, where I just want things to be equal, you have to kind of lose that a little bit. So a lot of these stamps are from either Hero Arts or from Recollections. So either one. So again, I'm kind of going a little bit fast, but honestly, this is actually how fast you can go. So I'm only using, 4 different colors of ink. So I have some black, which is Stays On, the jet black. I have a red that came from, I think it came from like a little kit thing that I bought at Tuesday Morning. And I'm going to actually turn this around. And let's see. And what else? Oh, and I have the green, that pretty green, the bright green, is actually from Color Box. And when I do the Christmas tree on here, you're going to see, it's this ink here, which is really, I got it at Ranger, and I think it was a sample or something, because I got it at Ranger. They have a warehouse sale like every September, and I went a couple years ago, and they had this big bin of all this, the different inks, that obviously they're not selling anywhere because it's, it wasn't packaged for selling. But it was a lot of fun going there and getting all that good stuff. But anyway, so that's where this ink is from. So now I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put some trees on here. So again, it can be any which way. There's no right, there's no wrong. I'm going to turn it again. you can definitely, you know, I'm going to go, well, actually, I'm going to put something under here. So what I'm going to do now, just to get a little bit more around the edges, let me grab another piece of paper here. I'll just grab a piece of craft just to put it under here because my work mat is not near my camera. So I'm just going to get some on the edges. So you can use any stamps. I mean, you can do this for anything at all, anything whatsoever. So, you know, definitely check out Blue Starry Night and see what she did. She did just beautiful work. And and the other lady, like I said, she actually just writes. Oh, it's just beautiful. You got to check her out. So anyways, so this is called a Masterboard. And what it means is, and you can use any size paper, but you take a large piece of paper. This is 8.5 by 11 cardstock, and you're going to use it for other things. So you're making a pattern, and you're going to cut it down to make other things with. So that's why it's called a Masterboard. So this is what I did the first time, and then I went, and let me just hold this up so you can kind of see. I mean, it's just every which way. You saw me do it. It was fast. It's actually fun. I totally enjoyed it. You can use up all of your stamps, right? I mean, pull out the stamps, ladies and gents. So anyway, the first thing that I did with it was I made these 2 tags. So you can see on the back, I wrote to and from, and I put a little of the twine up top. Now, what I did was I actually cut that paper into quarters, and then I halved one of the pieces again, and this is what I got. And what I did was, since I didn't have a tag to use as a template to cut the tops up here, I just took this other tag, which is a lot smaller, but it worked, and I actually just put it up on top, and I drew the lines down, and then I was able to cut it, and then I was able to use this one as a template. So I made 2 of these tags. I mean, how cute, right? How cute. And then I made these 2 smaller tags. So again, I wrote to and from. You know, out of all the stamps that I have, I can't believe I don't have stamps that say to and from. It's amazing to me. But anyways, these little tags, I actually use this close to my heart punch. And then I also made a couple of cards. So they're 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 size, so they're an A2 size. And I trimmed down the Masterboard by 1/4 of an inch on each side. Well, on 2 sides, this side and this side. And then I put the ribbon on it, and I put it on a red cardstock. And then this one, pretty much the same thing, a different bow, and I put it on green cardstock. I haven't put it on the card itself yet. Excuse me, this I actually adhere right to the card base. So that is my first experience with the Masterboard. Let me tell you, it was a lot of fun. Get out your inks and get out your stamps and get out a piece of paper and just go at it. And then you can make cards. You can, I mean, it's endless what you can do, right? You can use it on a scrapbook page. You can cut them up into journaling size cards. So 4 by 6 and 3 by 4 for your project life. I mean, just have at it. It's a blast. And don't forget to check out these 2 channels. And if you're like really searching for Masterboard and what it means, you'll have better luck on blogs than on YouTube. So I hope that you enjoyed, and please let me know if you have any questions. Okay, thanks so much. God bless. Bye.